Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you again Wednesday, and see you so many attending in this workshop. So welcome to Get Baltic workshop. My name is Karolis Bagdonas. I'm a senior key account manager at Get Baltic, and today our workshop will be a little bit longer comparing to the previous ones. It will be up to 1 hour, and I hope it will be a good opportunity to deepen your knowledge. By the way, the previous workshop that we had several weeks ago, the recordings will be available in Get Baltic website. Currently they are in a preparation stage, so I hope that it will be downloaded in the upcoming days. If you see an interest to receive it earlier, so please let me know. I will send it to you by email. But in any case, you can see them in our website in the upcoming days. So we already started these workshops to provide you with the updates on the Baltic-Finnish market integration to EEX process and guide you through this transition phase. So again, welcome to Get Baltic workshop number 4, trading systems and trading rules, spot market. After the presentation, we'll be having Q&A session. So for the audience, please write your questions in Q&A section, and we'll be happy to answer you. So let's start with the workshop. And today I would like to welcome our familiar colleague from EEX, Xavier Denis, EEX Senior Market Operator. Xavier, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
good.
Awesome. So we are going today to explore the trading screen and how to trade. So to make it more interactive, it's going to be a mixture of actual PowerPoint presentation, but also some a view of the trading platform. And we're going to explore the different possibilities for trading together on Joule, which is the platform that you will likely use once you will be accepted on EEX Gas. So to a little bit of vocabulary, Joule is a software that is called a front end. It's developed by Trayport, and its interest is that you can aggregate many different venues into only one screen. For example, if you wouldn't have a software like Joule and you would have subscription on EEX, but also on ICE and on several brokers, you would have to use a screen for each venue with a set of price for a specific product on each venue. So you would have to compare between 2 or 3 or 4 screens to check what's the best price for you. With an aggregator on Joule, you can have several order books gathered on one. It will not necessarily be your case, but it's what the software is initially intended for. If you're EEX Gas Joule, if you're Joule EEX Gas only member, you will not have, of course, the other venues. You will only see EEX prices, but still it will be the same software. So what this screen represents is just what I said. You have the different venues aggregate in only one screen. When you land on Joule, after you configured your space, you will see something like this on your screen. You will see products. And here you can see TTF. On the left, you have the maturities column. So we've seen last week the spot maturities. So here you have only within the end they had presented. You can use the plus and minus buttons to display the market depth. And you have on the left the bid column, which is for buy orders. And on the right, you have the ask column for sell orders. So what it means is that if you initiate, which means if you post an order at the bid, it means you propose to buy gas at a certain price. Oppositely, if you initiate an order at the ask, so on the sell column, you want to sell gas. If you're what we call aggressor, which means you will click on an order you see on the screen and you will hit the price, you do the opposite operation. So on the bid side, aggressing an order will mean sell the gas to the buyer. And on the ask side, it will mean buy the gas to the seller. So for example, here, the order that is circled in green, the trader who initiated it proposes to sell 100 megawatts of TTF on within day at a price of 41.65 euro per megawatt hour. So just to repeat myself, initiate an order means enter the order on the order book. So you choose a price and a quantity on a product maturity line and you initiate your order. Aggress it is that you don't propose anything, but you see a price and a quantity that matches your needs and you conclude the deal. As you can see on the screen, the prices are ranked in a specific order. It's called the best limit order, which means the most interesting prices are always at the top. So the highest prices on the buy side, because when you're a seller, so when you want to aggress the order, you want to have a deal at the highest price possible. And oppositely, on the ask side, the lowest price is at the top. It's not only a display characteristics, but the trading system will force you to trade the top prices first. You cannot, for example, trade the 41.225 here before trading the 41.3. Except in some very specific cases that we're going to explore later. So now I'm going to show you the actual trading screen and the way to enter deals. So here you can see the Joule screen. And if you want to first add, let's say you want to add a product, you will have to look at it here on the plus. And let's say you want to add Lithuania, you can add it like this. On the left side, on the maturities column, the way to add maturities is to click here on configure items. And you can see that you can add prompt, but also hourly and individual day. Individual day are used sometimes, so it's good to add them. For example, if you click on prompt, you can see that on the right you have the choice to have displayed within the day ahead, but also, for example, weekend or Sunday or Saturday. These are not tradable today. Tradability starts tomorrow for weekend, Saturday and Sunday, so they're not useful, but that's just the way to add new maturities on your trading screen. Also, if you want to display more lines, as I showed you earlier with the plus and minus buttons, you only need to click and it will add you more lines and it will display to you more market depth. If you don't want to display the lines and still see the market depth, you can click on any order book you want and you will have a market depth functionality which will display to you the total depth of the order book for a product and a given maturity. So here, for example, you see everything that is available for TTF within day. Now let's dive into how to enter an order. So let's say I want to enter an order. I click on the order book I want. You can click anywhere. You can click here. You can click here if you want. It will just do the same. You add order. And let's say I want to be on the as high as possible in the order book, so I will place 31 euro order, and for 10 megawatts. So that will be your quantity. Here it shows the total quantity, which is always equal to the quantity you enter here. You choose the status of the order, which can be firm or withheld. So most of the time you will want to enter a firm order, but I will explain to you later what a withheld is. And also you have an expiry option. So you can choose between good for day, which is up to tonight, and the order will disappear. Good till cancelled, or good till time. Actually, the option that I would advise you to choose is just good till cancelled, except if you don't want your order to last for the rest of the day. But most traders use the good till cancelled, which means the order will stay in the order book until it's traded, or it expires at 2 or 3 a.m. But if you, for example, choose good till time, you can specify here a time and a date for an expiry of your order. So if you know that you will leave office in 2 hours, you can just input a time until 12, and your order will disappear at that time. So it will not be traded by mistake if you forget it. So if we place an order good till cancelled, it's inserted here. So it's actually not in best limit because there's an implied order first. I will dive into implied order later. Sorry. You can see that your order is highlighted in green, which means it's your own order, and it's also in pink, which means that it's not tradable. So now let's say you want to trade, to be an aggressor this time. You want to trade an order on THE. So if you want to trade an order on the ask, you will have to, you have 2 possibilities actually. First possibility is called deal price or deal order, which is here. And deal order will allow you to trade directly the total quantity of the first limit. So here you just select the first order. It's just as if you were trading this, and you confirm the details are correct. For most of you, the field trading account will be grayed out because it's only used for third-party trading, which is quite particular cases. So you have the product, quantity, and price, which are summed up. Also the broker here, which is EEX. You confirm the details are correct, and you can see the price was just highlighted in orange, and you just traded the price. If you want to display the trades of the market, you will have to get here in Joule menu and click on trade. So you can see here in green, it's your own trade that you've just been concluding. You have the possibility here to use several filters, and one which is useful is to filter with the trades of your company. If you want to see only what the trades that your company has been doing, you can filter here. So we go back to all trades. And let me show you another possibility of trading, which will be this time trade volume. So let's delete this order. And deal volume, it will allow you to trade several orders at once. I think it's more broadly used than the deal order, to be honest. So if you click on the second limit, for example, in deal volume, you will have on the pop-up the quantity of the 2 first limits. So when you click the deal volume, the place where you click will impact the quantity that is chosen on the window. So for example, if you choose to click here for your deal volume, you see that the sum of the quantities is displayed. So I will just do it again as the order has changed. So let's trade from here, deal volume, and you can change the quantity afterwards. So for example, if you want less, you can have less, and you will only partially deal the last limit, which is the 88 megs limit. You will still have the total quantity of the two first and just a part of the last one. Here you can specify the worst price you are prepared to pay in case of order changes. If some orders are changed before you do your deal volume, you will, of course, if they have been traded before you clicked on buy, they will not be tradable for you. So that's why you have this option of not worst price, not worse than, and you can, for example, choose 38, and it will bring you back to this, because you just cannot go up to there. And then when it's fine, you click on buy, and you see that all the orders were highlighted in orange, and you can see them now in your deal confirmation window. So that's the two main possibilities for aggressing a deal. So whether, as said earlier, whether you initiate and you have your order in the order book and you're waiting for someone to aggress it, whether you use deal price or deal volume functions to trade and to conclude deals if you have suitable prices for you in the order book. Now let's see the particular case of all or none orders. If you add an order here, let's say at 21, and you click, here, you click on all or none, you can see that there's an asterisk, a star next to the quantity. It means that you force a trader who would want to trade your order to trade whether the total quantity of your order, whether nothing. So that's just basically the definition of all or none. And it creates a specific situation if you want to deal volume. I will demonstrate it to you right now. So let's delete this order.
Let's see if there is. Xavier, are you here?
Me?
Just
yes.
Right now it's okay. Just we are thinking that something was stuck there. So okay. So I hear
it's not stuck. I just were entering all or none order on TTF day ahead. So basically here you have a quantity of 2,000 megs of TTF day ahead with all or none on the first limit. So what happens, for example, if you don't want to trade 2,000 megs, but you still want to trade on TTF day ahead? So what will happen if you want to have less? So let's say if you want to have 5 megawatts only, you will skip the first limit, which is the all or none order here. So it's the only exception to the best limit order. So that's the only way you can skip the first limit and go directly to the next one. So here you can see I bought the second limit without touching to the first. So that's the special configuration that can happen with an all or none order. Then let's dive into the various colors that you can see on the screen, because you might have wondered why are all these orders of different colors. Red is the color of tradable orders. So everything that is in red is the firm orders that have been directly input by traders that you can trade. The blue orders are implied orders. Implied orders are orders that are not directly posted by traders, but they are created by the trading system to give you opportunities that you wouldn't have otherwise, which means an implied order, if you right click and click on order details, you can see that it's made of two firm orders that are gathered together. So the quantity is the smallest of the two orders, and the price is the difference between the two orders, as here we are on a spread. So you can see the THE day ahead order at 31 and is here. Sorry, window just disappeared. Let's investigate again. Yes, so you have your THE here at 31, and you have your TTF day ahead at 10, which is here on the other side. So that's the way the system creates orders. You can also have implied orders on outright. So here, if you click order details, you can see that it's formed out of a firm outright and of a firm spread on THE TTF. The green color, so sorry, the pink color first indicates the orders that you cannot trade. So here, for example, if you click, you can see that deal order and deal volumes are grayed out. It means that you cannot do anything. It's most of the time it's due to trading permissions. So it would basically mean that you're not allowed to trade on this product. The same goes for implied orders. The green implied orders are the implied orders you cannot trade. Then we already have seen the own orders, but I will just add it again just to demonstrate it to you. So it's pink because you cannot trade it. Of course, you cannot trade your own orders, and it's on the green background to just to show you that it's your own order. Then next, as I showed you, you can have firm spreads which are in red, or you can have implied spreads that are in blue. And what happens with spreads is that, for example, if you trade an order, no, sorry, here. If you trade a spread which is an implied order, it's simple because there are two underlying products that already exist. So trading the implied will be just as trading these two orders. However, what happens if you trade a firm spread like this? Because this one has been directly input by a trader. So this is a particular case that I will show you on another screen. Because if you trade this, we cannot allow spreads to stay in the order book in post trading. So you will not see, for example, a THE TTF in the order book. So here the view is a little different, but it's still the same principle. You can see that when a THE TTF spread is traded, you end up with two legs in your deal confirmation window, which is here. Why is that? We have a software which breaks the spreads. We call it spread breaking, and it means that it will separate the spread in the two underlying products. So you have two lines corresponding to your spreads in the order book. To calculate the prices of the legs, what we do is that we have live price references for each product. So we will take the most relevant price reference of the two underlying products. So for example, let's say we have 18.275 live reference prices for TTF. We just add the price of the spread to get the leg of the other price. So that's basically how we recreate prices on spreads. And we have seen all trading possibilities. So another information of importance for you would be that you can make mistakes, call us no longer than 10 minutes before training ends. So you don't forget to keep with you our phone number at EEX Gas Market Operations, and this way you can cancel trade, and we have a fee of 1,500 euros for any trade cancellation. Do you have any questions?
Can I stop you, Xavier?
Yes.
Yes, Xavier. Are you sharing the screen just or?
I think I have a screen sharing. I don't know. What are you seeing right now? I'm not sure what I'm sharing.
Yeah, right now I cannot see any screen, just hearing your voice.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so I just finished my presentation. I will just go back to the Joule screen, so you can ask questions regarding everything we've just seen.
Excellent. Thank you, Xavier, for very nice presentation. I hope for the audience it was hopefully quite clear. So let's overview the questions. So I already see two of them. If the audience have additional questions, do not hesitate. Here is a good chance to get the answers at this moment. The first question it is, how can we get a Joule demo access to get ourselves familiar with the EEX trading screen? So is demo version could be available?
Yes, for GET Baltic products, the demo version will be soon available. You will be informed, and you'll be able to once you'll be informed of the availability, you will be able just to contact us and to request some access, and then you will have to download the Joule software and to get access with the credential we will send to you.
Excellent. One more question.
Sorry, Carlos, if I could jump in quickly. This is similar. So just to add to Xavier's answer regarding the demo access. So what Xavier mentioned, so the demo access should be available by the end of March, beginning of April. And the participants who are interested in getting this demo access should write to our sales inbox, indicating their own or their colleagues' details as well, then the position of the person, and indicate the markets which will be interesting for you to try to. So then once we gather everyone's details and everything is set up, you should have access by end of March, beginning of April, and you will receive logins to the test environment. So by then, what you should do is just set up the Joule direct trading screen on your computer. And if you have done that, by then you will receive the logins, and then you will have the opportunity to try the test environment yourselves.
Thank you, Simonas. Good news. So what you heard, it's excellent. So be a little bit patient, and in a few weeks you will have an access to this demo version. Another question it is, What are the operating systems supported for this JAL application? Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, etc.
That's a good question. I would say that's more of a question to be asked to Trayport. I must say I don't know. It's probably in the Joule user guide though. So if you want, I can check it for you afterwards, and I can send it to you, Carolis, and you can circulate it maybe.
Right.
So everyone can check the specification of the operating system.
Okay, we'll do it later. We're having another question. It is, will the trading system have an API connection to connect proprietary trading systems?
No, we do not offer API connections.
Let me check another question. Is there trading limit to price and quantity? How limit works? I think this question was to the previous webinar. So Marco, please check this recording. As I mentioned, the recording will be available quite soon in these upcoming days. So you will find these questions in this recording. Another question, it is, let me see. Is it possible to download the list of trades to Excel or any other format? Could you please share the sample?
Yes, you can select anything you want. You press copy, and you can just after that paste it in an Excel.
Okay. Let me see if we have additional questions. As I mentioned previously, this recording will be available in the upcoming days. You could freely download or in our Get Baltic website. So, but right now, it's if you still have questions, do not hesitate. Perfect timing. Let's wait a little bit. Seems to be that there are no more questions. I see. Let me check again. The question was the same regarding this sample. Was asking, will it be possible to receive it, this sample of list of executed trades? So on the point of the company, they could start working on developing trade processing on their side. Will it be possible, Xavier?
I'm not sure I understood fine. Are we talking about a way to recover the trades done in the market? Yes. So there are possibilities to recover automatically the trades done in the market. From Joule, it's something that has to be asked directly to Trayport. Other than that, you have a feed this time via EEX, via data source, which is our department distributing the data, but also the trades. And there's what we call back office files that are placed regularly on the back office space. And with this, you can recover this time your own trades directly. So with these possibilities, you can have ways to get market trades in real time, and also to have your own trades, only your own trades recovered for your back office system from our back office SFTP. Does it answer the question?
I hope so. If the participants would like to specify this question, so please write on the Q&A section. We got another question. but probably should be specified as well. There was a question from a transmission operator, how the trading system is connected to transmission operator system. I think
to the TSO.
Yeah.
It's not. It's connected to the TSO via ECC, so there's no direct connection with the TSO. Once you make a deal here, you can see it on your deal confirmation window, so that's one thing. But after that, it's sent by us, so it's sent by EEX gas to the clearinghouse ECC, which is directly in contact with the TSO, and that will send the nominations to the TSO. So that's how it's connected, but there's no direct connection.
Excellent, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is another question. Does the traffic to the JOL app have be from predefined IP address? I can repeat it. Does the traffic to the JOL app have been from the predefined IP address?
I could not say for sure. What I know is that in some cases, there are some members who have to request their own infrastructure department to be able to install Joule and to connect to Joule. But most of the time it goes fine. There are no specific restrictions, and there's definitely not a list of whitelisted IP addresses, if it's what you mean. You don't need to whitelist your IP address to get connected to Joule. You need to have the software authorized by your IT department, and you need to have credentials sent to you. Once you have all this, you can connect.
Okay. Thank you. Let me see if any more questions arise. Again, let's wait a little bit. As I mentioned, for the audience, it's a good chance to get these answers directly from our market operator. So do not hesitate. Yep, seems to be that no more questions arise. I'm just saying slowly if we still haven't, if just to save the time for clients to ask the questions. So 3, 2, 1. Yes, no more questions. Thank you, Xavier, for this excellent presentation. It was great to see. Oh yeah, just in the last seconds, I got another question.
Let's take it.
Yeah, how the implicit capacity trading will work. I think this question will be in the upcoming webinar, so it will be in the following 2 weeks. So there will be the dedicated webinar for this topic. So please take your attendance, and it will be clarified more deeply. Let me see if another question will be having. By the way, thank you, the audience, for quite active interactions and providing these questions. It's really great to see your activity. Yes, seems to be no more questions. By the way, thanks again, Xavier, again for these wonderful presentations. It's great that hopefully that it gives more understanding how everything is working on this trading and all these questions. So our workshop is over. It was, I think, very valuable and quite informative for everyone. And we hope that you will be having a chance to attend next week's webinar. So thank you, Xavier, for this presentation. Thank you, audience, for your participation and questions. It's fun. It's really great and a pleasure to be with you. So wishing you a wonderful day and see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.